Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Siti Latifatul al-khumairo. I'm from International Class of Mathematics Education UNNES. In this occasion, I will explain about the problem solving of Introduction to Real Analysis 1 with the material is subsequences and the Bolzano-Weierstrass theorem. I choose the problem from Bartel book chapter 3.4, problem number 5. The problem is, let big X equals to xn and big Y equals yn be given sequences, and let the shuffled sequence big Z equals Zn be defined by Z1 equals x1, Z2 equals y1 until Z2n-1 equals xn, Z2n equals yn until so on. Show that big Z is convergent if and only if big X and big Y are convergent, and limit big X equals to limit big Y. Now, let's see the solution. First, we have to define or rewrite all of the given problem. Let big X equals to xn and big Y equals yn be sequences, and let big Z equals Zn be such a sequence that Z1 equals x1, Z2 equals y1 until Z2n-1 equals xn, Z2n equals yn, and so on. Thus, we know that xn equals Z2n-1 and yn equals Z2n. We want to show that big Z is convergent if and only if big X and big Y are convergent, and limit big X equals to limit big Y. We know that from the problem is for case if and only if. So, in case if and only if, we have to show the problem from the left side to the right side, and otherwise, we have to show from the right side to the left side. In the first part, we have to show from the left side to the right side. Big Z is convergent, then limit big X equals to limit big Y. Since Z is convergent, we know that limit Z exists, and limit Z equals to the limit of its subsequences. It means that limit big Z equals to limit Z2n equals to limit Z2n-1. It means Z2n is for even Z, and Z2n-1 for odd Z. Since xn equals to Z2n-1, yn equals Z2n, and big X equals xn, big Y equals yn. Thus, using substitution all of the term, thus we get limit big Z equals limit big Y equals limit big X. It means that big X and big Y are convergent, and limit big X equals to limit big Y, or otherwise, limit big Y equals to limit big X. Then, for the next part, is show from the right side to the left side. That is, we have limit big X equals limit big Y, then big Z is convergent. Suppose epsilon is greater than 0. Since big X is converges, then based on the definition of limit subsequence, there exists big Nx element of natural number such that n greater than big Nx for every n element of natural number. Then the absolute value of xn minus L less than epsilon. We also have for Y. Since Y is converges, then based on the definition of limit subsequence, there exists big Ny element of natural number such that n greater than big Ny for every n element of natural number. Then the absolute value of Yn minus L less than epsilon. Now, choose big N equals maximum of the set big Nx and big Ny. Then we get n greater than big N for every n element of natural number. Thus, it's true for the absolute value of xn minus L less than epsilon and the absolute value of yn minus L less than epsilon also. Then, since xn is the odd of z and yn is the even of z, we know that 2n clearly greater than n and 2n minus 1 greater than n also. So we get the absolute value of z to n minus L less than epsilon and the absolute value of z to n minus 1 minus L less than epsilon also for every n element of natural number and n greater than big N. Therefore, based on the definition of limit, we can conclude that z is convergent. Thus, since the showing from the left side to the right side and the showing from the right side to the left side are satisfied, then we can conclude that big Z is convergent if and only if both big X and big Y are also convergent and limit big X equals limit big Y. Okay, I think it's enough. That's all for my explanation. I hope this video can help you to learn about introduction to real analysis. Thanks for your attention and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.